Hi, I'm Brian McGuire, and I'm here with John Cosgrove, President and COO of Central Power Systems and Services in Kansas City. John, it's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for letting the Driving for Dealers tour stop and visit and see your facility. Take a moment, if you would, to talk with us about what does it mean for Central Power Systems for the renewal of the Highway Trust Fund, the refunding of that. How does that impact your business?
Well, I got to tell you, Brian, first, we're delighted that you would stop by. We consider the AED and certainly yourself and Bob and the rest of your executive group great friends and actually great partners in our business. Our business has all been, over the last 2 to 3 years, all about change, very significantly pivoting into a lot of construction equipment lines that we represent through various OEMs. And that was largely undertaken because we saw a big future into heavy equipment and the infrastructure and all those types of activities that lend themselves to heavy equipment, either rental, but certainly the parts and service business that goes with that, and obviously the sales of the product. And we are extremely excited about the opportunity to start working closely with the local user communities, whether it be the construction companies, the engineering communities, everyone that has an influence on what infrastructure work takes place and the kind of equipment that's going to be used in that, where we can support those kinds of opportunities through the equipment that we represent, the brands that we represent, and embellish that with the aftermarket support, which is so critical, I think, to making a successful relationship beyond just the sale of a piece of equipment. It's the whole relationship that certainly starts from the sale. It might even start from the demo, but it's really manifested through how well that customer's experiences with that piece of product, the TCO, how well we support them, the confidence we can inspire with them, and whether it be through rental or whether it be through initial transactions of sale. So the act that you referred to, I think, will only lend itself to more and more business opportunities.
Great. That's good to hear.
Yeah.
John, tell us about. So you and your partner Robin have attended the AED Summit in the past. Would you talk with us a little bit about the benefit that you've gotten out of that? And is it for those who are considering should they attend, shouldn't they? Is it valuable? Is it worthwhile?
Brian, again, a great question. I can tell you, I've been attending, actually coming from Canada, I used to attend the CAED. So I'm going back a little bit, and now it's all rolled up under the AED. And I've been attending AED or CAED meetings and conventions probably for the last 15, 20 years, if not longer. What I have come to realize, certainly for my company's opportunity, is the opportunity to interface with all of the OEMs that typically go to these meetings, having roundtables where I can meet any number of the brands that we represent and their executive group, in 2 or 3 days, as opposed to me meeting with them individually over the course of a year, flying time, meeting time, hotel lodging. So the AED, for me, represents the culmination of peer-to-peer networking, the opportunity to meet with all of our partners, have good discussions, review business plans, review strategies, but more importantly, just to understand what's going on in the marketplace. Who is doing what's happening on the federal side, what's happening on the state side, how are our similar businesses like ours, what are they doing? So it's peer-to-peer learning, peer-to-peer networking. So for me, it's probably the most enjoyable event of the year, for not only for myself, but for Robin. And as we continue to broaden our portfolio of construction equipment lines, it's becoming even more important, I would suggest, Brian.
Very good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That's a wrap.
Good stuff.